ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
It's time for the best 60 minutes of your life. This is the Homer Hour, broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. Alongside former Badger and Packer Gary Ellerson, here's Emmy Award winner Homer.
It's Friday. That means it's the Gary Ellerson Homer Hour, or however he wants to start it. And it always starts with a soliloquy. I think the end of the show, your last comment's supposed to be an epilogue. Whatever
there it
was,
is.
And we forgot to do it.
Epilogue. I think we did it.
No,
we got it done.
We didn't call it that.
No, because we couldn't think of the name.
But now, I believe it's epilogue.
We're two smart people
I'm not
here.
sure. I have to look up. Somebody complained, and it's nice because you have to care enough to complain.
That's true.
You don't always.
That's true.
So let us get to your soliloquy. Packers, Bears. The week started with the Packers being a 1.5 favorite. It is now the Bears favored by a 1.5.
So what does that mean?
That means that more money's been put on the Bears than on the Packers. That's how it changes.
But does that mean that it's only 1 point? So
well, it's changed 3 points.
But
from
it's
Packers to a 1.5.
But it's a home game for the Bears. For them to be favored 1 point, that's nothing.
That's nothing. Basically, it's a flip of the coin.
Right, it's a flip of the coin.
And if the two teams were equal, the Bears in general would be a 3-point favorite because of the benefit of a home field. So
correct, but that's not that.
It's not that. This basically says Packers might be a little bit better, but it's a flip of a coin.
Yeah. Let's talk about. Let's just go back to Denver if we can. Much better team than I thought. The Broncos.
Really?
Yeah. Bo Nix, way better quarterback than I thought.
No, way better. You got about 4 ways.
Way better than I thought. But they played to their strengths. Nothing's like super amazing about them. Like they're just a steady Eddie kind of a team. I mean, they don't have a guy that really just knocks your socks off. Like
old-fashioned.
Yeah. And they get it done with a lot of players. But Bo Nix didn't make a mistake. I mean, he just made all the plays that he had to make. Normally, that dude would give you a couple chances to get picks and very erratic and all those things, but just wasn't that. I mean, he was amazing.
If anybody would have known he was going to play that well, no one would have taken the Packers.
Agreed, because no one saw that. To me, that was really how they won. He was the biggest surprise of everybody that's out there to me. The way he managed that offense and got him into scoring situations and all that. He's pretty good. I mean, you start talking about Caleb and Bo Nix, I take Bo Nix right now because I feel like he's mastered their offense. They run very similar stuff. They run all those boots, sprint outs, get him out, let him do something with his feet or create plays, make plays. His judgment is just much better right now than what Caleb is doing. Defensively, not a lot of guys. They don't have a Micah Parsons.
They got one guy, can't remember his name.
But they don't have a Micah Parsons though.
He's
not
a poor man's Parsons.
He's not Micah Parsons.
Correct.
But he gets the job done. They got a lot of other guys defensively. Well, yeah.
I wanted to ask you.
He's the big dog.
If Lynn Dickey would be like I'm throwing the ball to this guy, but if Deion Sanders, I don't know if they did. If Deion Sanders is on him, I'm not making that throw. Do quarterbacks or teams avoid a certain pass that he might throw because of the ability of, I'm thinking more cornerback than safety. But
I'm glad you asked me that. There's a lot to unpack in that just particular play. There's about 2 or 3 things. One thing is cocky. Jordan Love, cocky. Watson, cocky.
Well, explain. What is that? Is that good or bad?
Depends on how you want to look at it. Surtain was the defensive player of the year last year, Homer. He's the best there is.
Well, but that's my question because
you know what they said? I'm getting to it right now. I don't give a damn who you are. My guy Watson is better than you.
No.
That's what he said. They went over there, and they go, we got the look we wanted.
Yes.
Has anybody ever said when Deion was guarding somebody that they got the look that we wanted?
That was my question because does the look include if he's there for that play. Any other team, all right, there's a look. If you had Dion or if you have Surtain, does that change the look?
Well, it should, because no one ever said it about Dion. And not necessarily cocky. They could be confident that Watson is just that good. Jordan Love,
or that
Matt LaFleur think he's fast, whatever. They think he's just that good, and they're saying, I don't care about the Defensive Player of the Year. We letting it rip. Now, a couple of things happen. I'll unpack this.
Let me go back to the whole idea of that, because the theory was with Deion Sanders, they didn't throw at him.
No.
Fine, wherever he is, we're going somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the way teams do it with Surtain. So me asking you how cocky that feeling is. What?
Confident.
Well, whatever. It just is what the Packers did, is what Jordan Love and Christian Watson did. That incredible, given other teams would just avoid going to where Surtain is. Or maybe it's not done that often, so they're not as cocky as you might think they are because the game has changed. That's a question I'm asking you.
The game has changed because there's nobody in the league like Dion anymore. Right. That's gone. Can you think of a cornerback?
There probably are, but
Surtain is the one.
The issue is
Surtain is the one.
Does any cornerback, or do teams do that offensively?
I don't hear it that much like I used to anymore.
Yeah.
If you're going to fear somebody, Surtain is the guy. He's the number one cornerback in the league, Homer.
Right. Correct.
He's Deion Sanders. Okay?
Right.
But he's not. He's not good as Dion.
But that's my question. I'm Jordan Love. I go back. We got everything, and I know Surtain's there. I ain't throwing it.
I don't care.
You don't care.
Watson.
Okay.
He can beat anybody.
Is that reasonable or is that stupid?
Well, he had him beat.
Yes.
Now,
pass was short.
Unpack this. Had him beat. If he could step into it, that's a completed pass. Now, he underthrew it because there was a guy coming up in his face, i.e., Zach Tom's out of the game. When Zach Tom went out of the game, to me, that changed everything that they could do offensively. You can talk about Watson and all that, yeah, but after Zach Tom went out, to me, it felt like there was more pressure in Jordan Love's face, and I felt like he got
as far as
a little
throwing the
bit
ball, because
skittish.
the Packers scored easily on their first possession of the second half.
So Zach Tom.
They're up 23-14. I don't think Zach Tom was – I think he was out already.
Yeah, I think he was out already.
So they did it without him for that. But
I understand, but if you keep going and going and going –
is correct.
At some point, they're going to set this guy up and beat him. Zach Tom, not going to happen. Zach Tom, arguably, if you think about it, home team, one of the top 5 right tackles in the game?
Yes, I'm not going to
– in the NFL.
Yes.
So – you drop from that, right, all the way down to who was his backup? Was it Kennard?
Yeah, they're trying to figure out who's going to play. Is it Kennard or Morgan?
Right. So
we don't know.
So you drop all the way down to Darian Kennard from Zach Tom. I'm just trying to give you the drop off. If you're talking about top 5 right tackle, I don't know what Kennard is, but he's got to be the.
No, it doesn't matter who it is. You got a loss.
You got a huge loss. That's my point. So to me, that caused a lot of problems for the Packers. Would you agree? Zach Tom is the best offensive lineman.
Yes.
For the Packers.
Yes.
Is he David Bakhtiari level?
No, but he's
when David Bakhtiari was doing it at a high level. Is he Bakhtiari level?
No, but he may be close enough that it's not crazy to bring it up.
Thank you.
So, he's good.
Right. David Bakhtiari is the reason why we didn't go to the Super Bowl.
Because he was hurt.
He's hurt.
And whatever you feel about this game, I think it's about the injuries. If you tell me Watson is playing, then I think the Packers could win. Without Watson, I don't think they can, because I don't think Zach Tom's going to play. Williams is not going to play. And
that's a lot.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. I think they're hedging a little bit on Christian Watson, making the Bears think that he can play. I think even if he plays, I don't think he's anywhere close to 100% or the force.
You know what I would do?
We'll see. Golden.
No. Know what I would do?
Run the ball.
Nope. If Watson
Jacobs is hurt.
If Watson does play,
yeah,
And they may be hedging.
Use him as a decoy.
First play of the game.
Throw along.
Deep. Don't have to complete it.
Yes.
It's just a throwaway pass.
Just let him know. You're going to have to deal with him.
He can run.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with his legs. So then that dictates coverage once again. Then they go, I bet you can't do it again, or maybe they don't believe it. But at some point, if he's playing, I'm just letting one. You don't throw a pick, don't underthrow it, but you're throwing that thing over his head to send a message. Guess what? He's still going to run. Supposed to be about 35, 25 degrees.
You know, I checked also.
What?
Surtan's not on that team, not on the Bears.
No, exactly. They got nothing like that. Agreed.
And
that was my opening statement.
Okay, my follow-up to your opening statement is I was amazed how terrible the offense was after Watson got hurt.
Yes.
And it wasn't, now there was a great scramble by Jordan Love, but even that didn't help. And right away, for the entire game up until that point, players were wide open. Everybody was wide open. He was throwing early. This is the way it's supposed to be. The second Watson got hurt, nobody was open at all. Now maybe he had to release it sooner, but his releasing and all that kind of stuff didn't seem that different. Other than that, when he looked out, he'd see nobody's open. I don't mean like I got to make sure I find the open guy. No one is open the rest of the game, but I will defer to you on that if I'm exaggerating that or not.
Well, that's why I led with Zach Tom. Because when Zach Tom went out as well, I think it was a combination of pass protection. You see the guys running for his life. Now, you can say Watson was in there, the ball came out quicker.
Yes.
Okay, I get down with that.
All right.
But I think two things can be true with this. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, it could be both.
I'm saying the combination is of both of those things. Now you don't have your best lineman, and because you can go back and watch the film and look at who got the sacks. The sacks and the pressure came off the right side, Homer.
Right. And my answer is, had the receivers been the way they were before Watson went out, the ball would have been gone.
Right. So you're saying, and that could be true too.
I will. If you say no, I'll watch it.
No, I'm not dismissing that. That could be true too.
Yeah.
But most certainly, you gotta. There was a coverage where them jokers dropped down and double Watson, and they just left, I believe, Romeo Doubs all by himself.
I mean,
they're saying this dude not gonna beat us. They just Doubs just.
Don't you just love watching? Maybe you like playing it when just like you had to go back to the huddle, go like, all right, everybody's open.
Yeah, I mean that gives you some comfort, right? And so that then changed the dynamics of the game, where it kind of just messed everybody up offensively.
Yeah, they got outscored.
Yeah.
They were up 23-14.
Yeah.
They then got outscored.
But and then you lost.
20-3.
Then you lost Micah Parsons. So that's a whole nother.
Yes, I want to discuss that.
That's the third thing to unpack.
We're going to get to that.
Yeah.
All right, this is the first quarter, and of course the fourth quarter is with Fat Jack, and he's going to be going crazy today because they got all the college football games in the playoffs.
Tonight.
Yes, starts tonight.
Oklahoma
and Alabama.
And Alabama tonight.
Yes. I'll bet people Oklahoma's defense is so good, and Alabama's weird because they can't run like they used to, but they have these incredible wide receivers.
They don't have the running back like they used to.
Right.
That dude they got a couple dudes, they just okay.
No, and I'm not sure they have the line they used to.
The line looks pretty cool. Right. They're big. But no, they're not. I would agree with you.
I'm curious to see who wins that game, but I'll leave that up to Fat Jack.
Yeah.
Second quarter coming up next.
More of the Homer Hour coming up next on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43, we are seeing delays from just north of Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette. On the northbound sides, backing up a bit from about Fond du Lac up towards North Avenue. Westbound 94, slowing from 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. More delays then heading past Moreland Road. On the eastbound side, we got backups from the Zoo Interchange all the way to Hawley Road and then coming out of the Stadium Interchange towards 35th. And checking the GMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, cloudy, rising temperatures, but it'll be a low of 18. Tomorrow, a slight chance for morning rain or snow showers, then becoming mostly sunny, a high of 38. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
There's a holiday gift out there that everyone loves. It's compact, tasty, and one size fits all. It's a Cousin Subs gift card. Make your life a little easier. Give your friends and family a better gift this holiday season. Purchase $30 in gift cards today at your favorite Cousin Subs location and receive a certificate for a free 7.5-inch sub. Oh man, that's the gift that keeps on giving. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
On the actual day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a 12-pack of Lakefront, 11 Jims of Beaming, 10 Royals Crowning, 9 Johnny's Walking, 8 Wines of Sparkling, 7 Miller's Lighting, 6 Geese of Graying, 5 Chardonnays, 4 Spotted Cows, 3 Cabernets, 2 gift cards from just one trip to Discount Liquor.
Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. 'Tis the season to check out Discount Liquor's tremendous selection of over 2,000 varieties of beer, 3,000 types of liquor, and over 8,000 wines from around the world. And yes, we do carry 8 varieties of ready-to-drink eggnog. Celebrate this most festive time with a great selection of beautifully packaged liquor gift sets, sure to make you the hit of the party or as a perfect gift for the liquor connoisseur on your shopping list. Discount Liquor, 2 locations, in Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma and in downtown Waukesha on Main and Barstow.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings. Discount Liquor.
See all of our weekly specials at discountliquorinc.com.
Are you looking for reliable transportation this holiday season? I got you covered. Hey, it's Jen Latta from ESPN Milwaukee. With holiday parties, family gatherings, and year-end events on the horizon, I trust Accutrans Group to handle all my private transportation needs. Whether it's a corporate function or a festive celebration, Accutrans gets me there safely and on time. As a veteran-owned business, they pride themselves on top-notch service that you can count on. Booking is easy, stress-free, and reliable. Just visit AccuTransGroup.com to reserve your holiday ride today. That's AccuTransGroup.com.
Whether you're hitting the road for the holidays or heading up north to see family and friends, make Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee, Michigan your first stop. Just across the Wisconsin border, Higher Love offers award-winning, organically grown products that you can trust, plus new incense, apparel, and holiday-ready gifts. Fuel your trip, stock up for the season, and don't forget to grab a photo with Sasquatch while you're here. Your perfect holiday stop is waiting at findhigherlove.com/CBD.
The holiday season is here, and the countdown to 2026 has begun at Lake Lawn Resort. With all the holiday stress happening these days, imagine waking up next to a cozy fire in your own private suite along the shoreline of Delavan Lake. Enjoy much-deserved pampering at the award-winning Caladora Spa and special holiday dining options throughout the resort all month long, including at the signature 1878 on the lake. Book your holiday escape today, and don't forget to purchase those last-minute gift cards and receive free bonus money at Lake Lawn Resort, where the spirit of the season comes to life and everything is truly better at the lake.
This is the Homer Hour on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The Gary Ellerson Homer Hour, and a lot of partners to take care of. Who you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about our good friends over at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, guys. They're kicking off their first tournament of the season, and they're putting up $1,000 in cash prizes on the line right now. You and a partner can jump into their 2-man scramble at Paynes Valley, played on their spacious, state-of-the-art golf simulators. Sign up now at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com. It's just $120 per team, and you've got to get year-round in by
end of the year.
December 31st.
That's
yes,
right.
End of the year. And this is the only first of several tournaments coming all winter long, so keep an eye on their website for more. Your chance to take on Paynes Valley starts today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
And if you're hitting the road for the holidays, maybe heading up north, doing some shopping, getting out of town, make a quick stop at Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee. It's literally right across from the Wisconsin border. No, it's 9 seconds. Exactly 9 seconds in a car. They've got award-winning, organically grown products you can trust, plus incense apparel and a ton of great holiday gift ideas. And you can get your picture with Sasquatch. So remember this, less than an hour from Green Bay, 9 seconds across the Wisconsin border in Menominee. Swing by Higher Love. FindHigherLove.com/CBD. Again, go there, best in the Midwest, or visit FindHigherLove.com/CBD for more information. The Gary Ellerson Homer Hour And now we get to the defense. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Defensive numbers last year with no Micah Parsons, almost identical to the numbers this year.
Yeah.
They actually gave up slightly fewer points, but pretty much the same. So Parsons is gone.
Yeah.
I'm the defensive coordinator, Hafley. We're very sad. But we did this last year.
Yeah.
All you guys, we did this. Now, I'm not going to say that Parsons was why Cooper wasn't as good as I thought, because I don't know that, and I think that'd be stupid, actually. But
no, it's not.
All I know is
that's not stupid.
I'm easy as a coordinator. So what do we got to do? I don't got to do anything. We did this. This is the way we played. Now, maybe it'll take some adjustment, but I'm going to ask all of you to do what you've already been asked to do, and you did it well last year. There's no reason to me why the defense can't be about as good as it was with Parsons, because it was last year, though they're kind of having to start over now. But that's a weird situation.
Here's the deal.
All right. Tell me the deal.
Micah Parsons says to the whole defense, and this is what they got to grasp. You guys want to be great? This is what you got to do to be great. This is how you got to play to be great. Relentless effort. You guys can be like me if you want to be like me, but you got to come every single down. I saw a play where Micah Parsons came from the backside and Rashawn Gary's on the front side, outran Rashawn Gary to get to Bo Nix. If you want to be great, Rashawn Gary, Edrin Cooper, Quay Walker, Enigbari, Lucas Van Ness, that's what it takes to be great. Relentless effort. I showed you what greatness looked like. Now, get to this. Who's going to be number one
now
in Jeff Hafley's scheme?
Rashawn Gary, Cooper, I don't know.
Keep going.
McKinney?
All the above.
All right.
All the above is going to be number one. And you say, well, what do you mean by being number one? Well, Enigbari, I'm assuming, is going to be the starter now, right? So maybe Enigbari, Gary, right? And then
and that's my place more, but
yeah,
it's different.
I'm just setting up the defense, and so because Michael Parsons. So how do they use Michael Parsons? So who becomes number one? You understand what I'm saying, Homer?
Yes.
Who plugs in? How am I going to use 56, 7, 52, 55? How am I going to use them? Use them like you use number one. But they all get a shot at being number one.
Okay.
That's how you make it different.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying it's odd that you have a defense that didn't have this guy and played at a certain level the previous year. Now that guy's hurt.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that.
They didn't play the same.
No, it wasn't like
right.
that.
But if I'm on that group, dude, we did this. We've been able to be a good defense without Micah Parsons. There's no excuse why we can't do it again. So,
I'm not saying that. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Right.
You're 100% right. But there was something missing from that defense last year.
Yeah, they had no pass rush.
You saw it.
Yes, but they were able to create turnovers. And maybe that was a fluke because they haven't created them this year with Parsons.
Yeah, well, they have, but not a lot.
But not a lot.
Yeah.
Then you look at Dallas, okay? Okay, Dallas in Parsons last year. Now I'm starting to see why that mattered. They were 30th in defense, points given up. They were terrible with Parsons.
Yeah.
Why are we paying Parsons all this money? We're 30th.
Yeah.
Clearly they got tons of other problems.
Right.
They weren't any worse this year without him.
Right.
They were just as bad.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Packers the same last year before him. And I'm not disputing how good he is because he's very good, and I think any chance of winning a Super Bowl needs him. They'll learn better next year with his more. And everybody talks about Reggie White, and it was important. But look at that team and how many players Ron Wolf made sure to add to the defense with Reggie White.
Surrounded him. Right.
Yes.
Right.
And he kept doing it on and on. Santana Dotson, Gilbert Brown, all these. He never said, we got Reggie,
we got Reggie,
done.
And that's it. Right. So I think what you're going to have to see, here's when you know when offenses play you different.
Yeah.
Bo Nix, after Micah Parsons went out, was in the pocket. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Sean Payton go, I don't have to move him around no more. Stay in the pocket. No pressure.
Yes.
Stood there and pick us apart in the pocket.
Yep.
Now let's see if you see that from Caleb Williams this week. Stand in the pocket. Everything now is down the field. The reason why they're moving dudes is because they're trying to get away from Micah Parsons. Right? They're running boots, sprints, nakeds, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll find out in this game, will you see more pocket out of Caleb than we did before?
Fisco Auto Body. It's a family business owned since 1931. It's not what they do, it's who they are, and they're still running the business, which is important because they're still fixing the cars. Yeah, you will have a Fisco working on your car, Fisco on Forest Home in Franklin. Imagine how many years they've been doing it. Imagine the age that they started. That's why they're that good. Fisco Auto Body on Forest Home in Franklin. Expert workmanship guaranteed for the life of your vehicle. Any damage, Fisco has you covered. Why? They've been doing it so long. It's the Fisco still. Fisco, 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 to remember the name. Quarter 3 with Gary Ellerson. Next.
Homer Hour is back after this on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound 94, right about at Highway 175 in the Stadium interchange. We do have the left lane blocked with a crash. Delays right now taking you out from 27th Street all the way to that point. On the eastbound side, we've got backups from the Zoo interchange all the way to Hawley Road and then from the Stadium to 35th Street. Also in Waukesha County, westbound 94 is backing up west of Calhoun heading into the Barker Road area. Northbound 41 backing up from Mayfair Road up to Hampton. We've got southbound 43 not looking too bad. As a matter of fact, northbound, both directions are looking pretty good from Brown Deer all the way to the Marquette. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, cloudy, rising temperatures with the lows of 18. Tomorrow, slight chance for morning rain or snow showers, becoming mostly sunny throughout the day, a high of 38. Weather is brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It all began 53 years ago with one belief. Every family deserves support, and every child deserves a safe place to learn and grow. When you join the team at La Causa, you support giving children a chance to learn, to grow, to dream. Their team doesn't just show up for work, they show up for the community. As teachers, caretakers, clinicians, and social workers, united by compassion, education, and opportunity, help change lives every day by embarking upon a rewarding career at La Causa. Apply today at lacausa.org/careers.
Homer here for Window Nation's end of the year sale. It's cold here in Milwaukee, and if you've been thinking about new windows, it's good you waited, because during Window Nation's end of the year sale, get 50% off, plus you could get 0% interest for 5 years. On windows that stop the cold wintry drafts, seal out moisture, and so energy efficient, you'll save money on your utility bills. Installed in 1 day. Lifetime warranty and an 8+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Sale ends soon. Don't miss out on big savings. WindowNation.com to get started.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
And free groceries.
Okay, just calm down. We'll get to that later.
Stay tuned in right here to score free groceries.
Stop, please.
Okay, I'm shutting up. My lip is zipped.
Let's get to this week's specials at Century Foods.
Now through Wednesday, save on 10 to 20 count selected varieties, hefty storage or freezer bags, 2 for $4. 8 to 13.1 ounce selected varieties, Old Dutch Crunch, Ripple, Potato, or Tortilla chips, 2 for $5.50. 24.5 ounce selected varieties, Welch's Sparkling Juice, $3.49. 12 to 36 count selected varieties, Rhodes Dinner or Cinnamon Rolls, $3.99.
And now time for the big reveal. Free groceries.
Too over the top. Forget it. I'll handle the rest. Enter to win $500 worth of free groceries on Century's Facebook or Instagram by December 31st.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or Sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1-day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's four walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
You're listening to the Homer Hour on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It is the third quarter. Fat Jack coming up with all his picks on the college football playoffs. Gary Ellerson's Homer Hour. Do you want to pick anything? I'll give you James Madison and 30-25 or. I don't know why. How are they in the tournament? Come on. James Madison. People didn't even know they had a team.
They need to stop doing that. Okay, that's a whole nother topic.
Yes. Come
Just
on.
give me the top 12 teams.
Yeah, and you're in entertainment. Okay, I don't even
Figure that out.
I don't think there's a person alive that would rather see James Madison play than Notre Dame.
Yeah, figure it out.
Figure it out, yes. All right, you got a partner there? I know you
Talk about good friends over Wisconsin. Sure, let's talk about good friends over the Jury Center. Guys, you know what I say, happy wife, happy life. And usually that means a visit to my guy Dean at the Jury Center. Guys, earrings, custom jewelry, repair services. The Jury Center does it all, including top-of-the-line engagement rings. And when the day comes to go over and check my good friends out at the Jury Center, that is the first place where I go. The Jury Center offers great deals and selection on both lab-grown and naturally mined diamonds for rings. Plus, you will always hear about me talk about my good friends at the Jury Center. Guys, stop in at one of their locations today, Brookfield, Greenfield, Burlington, and their new locations in Mequon, or check out the full inventory online at shoptjc.com.
And we have Window Nation end of the year sale. 90% customer satisfaction. Way more important than what I tell you or what I think. People that have worked with them like them. Window Nation, you know my phrases. Right now. Yeah, don't think about the weather. You get the windows done right now. They can install maybe in 1 day, depending on what you need. Backed with a lifetime warranty. A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. And the Window Nation end of the year sale. Get 50% off. Plus, you could get 0% interest for 5 years. And get it done. Ask to get it done right now. That's Window Nation. Visit windownation.com to get started. windownation.com. The sale ends soon. Third quarter with Gary Ellerson. I know this is a big game, but I keep thinking of 3 games.
What do you mean?
They got 3 games left.
Yeah.
You win this game, fine. You still got to take care of business, so it doesn't help you that much.
Doesn't matter. You look at the league. Crazy, right? NFL, and they want what they have right now. What's that word called? Parity?
Yes.
That's what they have right now in the NFL. Did you see Seattle and Rams?
I did. I don't know how the Rams lost.
Don't know how they lost the game, but that's the new NFL right now. And I'm okay with Seahawks winning because I think the Packers can go to Seattle and beat Seattle. I don't know if the Packers can beat the Rams, as I was watching, because now you're rooting for certain teams because of your team. And that was a heck of a game last night.
The Rams could score, and then all of a sudden they 3-and-out a couple times in a row.
Well, the punt return killed them.
The quarterback was horrible, and then he made all the plays at the end.
And that's all that matters, right? Stayed in there, stuck with it. Darnold is not a great quarterback, but he stuck with it. And I got to give him credit for that.
Jordan Love and Caleb Williams.
Yes.
Going to be talked about forever.
Yeah.
I just want to be on record. I really don't care how good Caleb Williams is. He's going to play for the Packers. I mean, it'll make things more difficult if he plays really well for the Bears. But the future of the Green Bay Packers every week is Jordan Love. 2 weeks of the season, you're going to have to go against Caleb Williams. Fine, whatever. If Jordan Love is good, fine. And if Caleb Williams is fine, so what? Doesn't matter. There's only one thing that matters to me. But it's a topic of discussion, the two of them. So Take it away, because
what's the discussion?
Just who's better?
Okay, well, ask me a question. Don't just leave me hanging.
No, I want to know.
Get to me.
When people say to you, Jordan Love, what's the first thing you want to tell them? Not last year, not about 5 years
you want me?
from now,
You
right
want
now.
me to compare Caleb?
No, I just want to hear what you want to tell people about Jordan Love when they ask about him. Not compared to anything other than what you think is important that they know. I mean, I know what I would say.
Well, I mean, all these quarterbacks.
He's already one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
He might be top 5.
But all these quarterbacks are based on moments in their careers. Last night, Sam Darnold, moment in his career was last night.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And guess what? It's not over.
Yep.
Because he still got 3 more games left. So moments in quarterbacks become big moments. What is the biggest moment for Jordan Love since he's been quarterback of the Green Bay Packers? Do you know? I have one in my mind.
Oh, the playoff game against Dallas.
Absolutely. That was a moment. Has he had another one?
No.
No. This game here, Saturday night, may be one of those moments for Jordan Love.
Only if it leads to winning the division or putting them in a good place.
No.
He wins this game and loses the next two. It doesn't mean diddly.
100%, because it's, like I said about Sam Darnold, it's the moment of this week.
Oh, okay.
Because that moment goes away when he's got to go face Lamar Jackson. It'll be another moment. But all those moments in my brain stack up. So I can't think of my mind another moment.
Yes, it is accurate.
For him.
This game and playing well the game puts them in a situation to give them as large a cushion as you could get.
Right. This puts him in another thing in your brain when you start. Caleb Williams hadn't had a moment yet.
I would say that.
If Caleb wins this will be a moment.
This season has been a moment for him because the team has done so much better than expected.
Who's that?
The Bears. No one thought they.
Caleb,
so the quarterback always gets credit.
So for Caleb Williams, this will be his first big moment.
Lose
for
at Green
Caleb.
Bay, but when we come home, we need it to take care of business.
Yes, because no one cares.
And if Jordan does it, the key to me would be doing it on the road with massive injuries.
Right, because you beat the guy, the team that's in first place.
And you got all these people hurt.
Right, and has he lost against the Bears in his career? I don't know. But that's still another mark, though. You mark those things off.
This game is big.
Yes, it's another moment.
They lost last year.
Another moment. Right now, Caleb Williams is not even in the category of Jordan Love. It's not even close. It's just not even there. He's not there. But Jordan Love needs to have another moment. He hasn't had one since the Cowboys game. And then that moment is fleeting because it will only be for a week. Because now you got to go beat Lamar. And guess what?
Yeah.
Now you got to go on the road and beat J.J. McCarthy.
Well, and we know the moments.
That's going to be a big game.
The moments for every Packer quarterback are playoff moments.
Yes.
It's all.
But the way the league is set up right now, it feels like these last 3 games are all playoff games.
Correct. But, I mean, you got to. You win them all, and then you lose your first playoff game. Waste of time.
Right.
So, you know, what is the greatness of Brett Favre?
What was Brett Favre's first moment?
First moment was when they beat San Francisco.
No.
Oh, and he threw the pass in the first game as starter.
That was his first moment. That wasn't no playoff game.
That was his first game.
What was his first moment?
Some guy at the end of the game.
Taylor.
Yes, there you go.
That was his first moment. It wasn't no playoff game, right? That's what you remember, right?
Yeah.
That was his first moment.
And
now, he had a bunch of them after
against
that.
Atlanta when he wasn't supposed to run.
Atlanta, there's another one. That was another moment.
Yes.
So this is what Jordan Love. His moment right now in my mind's Cowboys. If he beat these dudes here Saturday night, that will be another moment that I remember.
Right. Which seems odd because he's had so much success.
What was Rodgers' first moment to you?
I don't remember.
My first Rodgers moment was a loss when he came in and played again. Was that the Cowboys?
Yes, it was. Yes.
And I go, I think he can play.
Yeah, I didn't think it as strongly as you.
No, well, nothing. But it was just like, I think he can play. He looks good. That was my first moment for Rodgers.
Right.
Then there were other things, obviously, the doggone pass.
The amazing Hail Mary pass.
With that one and the one he threw to the tight end a dart. So Jordan Love's got a moment coming up.
Right, but your moments put you at one level.
Yes.
And then you got to do it in the playoffs.
The winnable moments.
Yeah, your team's got to go so far.
Yes.
I mean, the same thing with LaFleur.
Yes.
LaFleur's never been to a Super Bowl, and he hasn't been to an NFC Championship game since Rodgers left.
Right.
So they need to put themselves in a situation.
And speaking of moments, this is a Matt LaFleur moment too.
Yes. And it's a tough moment.
Speaking of moments, you know what moment it is?
What?
Jeff Hafley. Because everybody thinks he should be the next head coach somewhere.
Right.
All right, Jeff, what you got, bro?
And he should be able to do it.
But this is Jeff Hafley's moment.
Yeah, it is.
What you going to come up with, Jeff?
Right.
You got no Micah Parsons. Anybody can coach that dude. What you got, Jeff?
Somebody will still like him as much, but yes.
Understand, this is his moment.
Yes.
This is a moment game Saturday night at Soldier Field. Can't wait.
Running a business means taking care of your team and your bottom line. For over 50 years, Saganiac Planning has helped small businesses build smarter, more affordable medical and employee benefit plans. From health insurance to customized coverage options, Saganiac Planning's experts make it simple to protect your people and your future. Saganiac Planning, your partner in planning confidence. Visit SaganiacPlanning.com or call John Saganiac Jr. Phone number you can remember, just 783. That's all you got to have, 783, because it's 262-783. Roger Maris, 61-61. And if you're not old like me, you don't realize Roger Maris hit 61 home runs in a season. I think you got do you have the Jewelry Center? I don't know how many.
Yeah.
You want to before we lose you, we got a couple more things to talk about, but before we then go to Fat Jack, are you picking Oklahoma, Alabama? Do you want to help anybody? Do you want to?
We want to talk about good friends at the Jewelry Center.
Do you want to say for the first time in your life, Indiana might win? Because you've never said that in your life. Ever.
Did you see the new news out?
What?
Signetti?
What?
I guess he's going to interview for the Giants.
NFL?
For the Giants.
Yes, I'd hire him.
For the Giants job.
If you can win in Indiana, you can fly to the moon without
He just signed a huge contract, dude. And, they bringing him in for an interview, and I think he's going. And not only that, they may have the first pick.
And you know why else he might realize?
I'd stay in college. I wouldn't go pro.
Not if he knows he can't do it.
No, but
not if he knows
they would never fire him at Indiana.
Doesn't matter.
He can make all the money.
Doesn't matter.
They'll build a statue. They ain't building no statue for him in New York, dude.
That's correct.
All the money that these guys make.
If you know you can't do it.
What do you mean?
That he can't repeat
I don't
what
care.
he's done.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
This just means doesn't matter.
Okay.
Stay your butt at Indiana. You become a god. He will be like Bobby Knight, probably greater.
You know what you could do
at Indiana?
You know what it
wouldn't matter.
You know what you could always
do?
do?
Be 500 for like the next 10 years.
You know what you can always do if it doesn't work with the Giants?
What?
Go back to college. And the game may have been figured out a little bit better.
You lose.
All right, we'll see. Jewelry.
My good friends over at Jewelry Center, guys, go check them out. 'Tis the season. They have just all the jewelry that you could anything that you want. They have repair service. They do it all for you. They offer great deals and selections on both lab-grown and naturally mined diamonds.
They got everything covered.
Everything covered, guys. Stop into one of their locations in Brookfield, Greenfield, Burlington, or their new locations in Mequon, or check the full inventory online at shoptjc.com.
If you're hitting the road for the holidays, maybe heading up north, doing some shopping, getting out of town, Higher Love Cannabis Company in Menominee. It is 9 seconds across the Wisconsin border. Yep, in a car. I don't know about walking, but in a car, 9 seconds across the Wisconsin border. They have award-winning, organically grown products you can trust, plus incense apparel and a ton of great holiday gift ideas. And for a little bit longer, I'm not sure how long, get the picture with Sasquatch again. FindHigherLove.com/CBD, FindHigherLove.com/CBD, or head to Higher Love in Menominee, less than an hour from Green Bay. Exactly 9 seconds across the Wisconsin border in a car. Higher Love Cannabis Company. All right. You wouldn't take the job with the Giants?
No, I'm staying at Indiana, bro.
Even if you know you'll never be able to repeat it.
I don't care.
All right. Packers-Bears.
Yes.
It's legitimately big.
It's a statement game.
There you go. For a lot of people.
It's a statement game for Hafley, Matt LaFleur, and Jordan Love. Huge statement game.
And Fat Jack is next.
More of the Homer Hour coming up next on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
This game is once in a century. Be there at Fiserv Forum on December 26th. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
ESPN Radio Sports Beat with Freddie Coleman.
I don't know what we saw last night, but aren't we glad that we saw it, whether you're a Rams fan, Seahawks fan, football fan, casual or hardcore? What did we actually see last night in the Seahawks comeback win in overtime, 38-37 over the Los Angeles Rams? Seahawks score first, and then the Rams, they kept scoring and kept scoring. They had a 30-14 lead. Then the Seahawks, they come back. Then the Rams scored. Then the Seahawks scored. Then the Seahawks get the 2-point conversion and win a game that is easily not just a candidate for best game of the year in the NFL, it has been the best game in the NFL this season, which is saying something in an NFL season that's had so many twists and turns throughout different games involving different players and different plays and impact here and impact there. That's why the NFL is the biggest, baddest boy in the sports jungle. And last night was another reason why their kingdom is never going to come down. In 60 seconds, happy for Sam Darnold in Seattle.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Oh, there was trouble in Sam Darnold City because it was not looking good for him and the Seattle Seahawks, especially when there were a little murmur of boos early on. When he wasn't playing well, they could not get Jackson Smith and Jigba the ball. The Los Angeles Rams about to take a one-game lead in the NFC West. They had a 30-14 lead. And then sudden Sam showed up, and Jackson Smith and Jigba showed up. And whenever they needed Sam Darnold to make play after play after play, he was able to do that late in the third quarter. Definitely the fourth quarter, and definitely in overtime. No matter what you think of Sam Darnold, there had to be a small piece of you, unless you're a Rams or 49ers fan, that was rooting for him to finally succeed in a big game situation. This way, at least for a week or 2 weeks, he does not have to hear Sam Darnold cannot get it done in big games. Last time they had to have it, he did it for the Seahawks in Seattle. For the ESPN Radio Sports Beat, I'm Freddie Coleman of ESPN Radio's Freddie and Harry.
Football's back, and if you're headed up toward Green Bay, the perfect stop is Higher Love Cannabis Company, just seconds over the border in Menominee, Michigan, less than an hour from Green Bay. An easy stop before or after the game or anytime you're passing through town. And with so many low-quality, unregulated CBD products floating around Wisconsin, trust matters. Higher Love, award-winning, organically grown, locally owned, and the real deal. Higher Love Cannabis Company, best in the Midwest. Visit findhigherlove.com/CBD.
This is the Homer Hour on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Last segment Friday is always with Fat Jack. You got the college football, I call it tournament. I don't know what the official word for it is. Fat Jack, good afternoon.
Yeah, seems like a tournament, right? I mean, we're single elimination, winner take all type thing.
We're at 12, and it's going to go to 16, I think. You'd know better than I would.
I definitely think it should. I mean, there's very little argument for me that, and I understand that somebody's always going to be upset, but when you're talking about the James Madison and the Tulanes of the world, basically everybody that's not in a Power 4 conference, it would behoove them, all of them, by the way. There's a lot more of them than there are Power 4 teams. It would behoove all of them to have a few more spots so that we were able to at least get one or two of them in, and also allow a team like Notre Dame that's power ranked very high in Las Vegas, or BYU that has the chance of only losing to the same exact team that so far is one of the top 4 teams and might end up being a national champion come down here in a few weeks, and that's their only loss. Teams like that also have a gripe, but we need enough teams in that we allow the rest of college football teams that are not in the Power 4 conferences to at least have the chance to have a seat at the table as we head into this tournament.
All right, get to the tournament. I can't wait to hear what you say about Oklahoma, Alabama. You know Oklahoma. You are Oklahoma, for people that don't know.
Yeah, I grew up in Oklahoma for sure. I've been an Alabama fan a bunch this year. I've been an Oklahoma fan a few times this year. I've been a big fan of the under with Oklahoma this year. A team that has gone under continuously. I've released under with them a ton of times this year. They're under 11 of their last 13 games, so they go under almost all the time. This game, when they matched up last time at Alabama, went under, and there was a defensive score and a big kickoff return that gave the other team the ball inside the 20. It still went under. So unless something crazy happens, the under is the easiest play on the game if you're looking to play the game. From a side point, I mean, both these teams are very evenly matched. I mean, they really are, for different reasons. Alabama, very balanced offense and defense, but OU's defense is like next level good. They are unbelievably good, and that will pose some problems, as it did the first time they played, for Alabama's offense. Alabama does not run the ball efficiently. They only had 80 yards rushing the last time these two teams played. That's not enough. That puts you in third and long a lot. Brent Venables' defense will confuse your quarterback if you spend the day in third and long. Alabama's O-line is not any good. They're only averaging 3.6 yards per rush the entire year, and that's against some bad football teams. So they're not running the ball very well. They only had 209 yards against Georgia total last time they played, and were absolutely manhandled. So, and the head coach thinking about Michigan, I don't think helps. It's not going to determine wins and losses, but it is a distraction. Also, we shouldn't undervalue the benefit to playing in Norman, Homer. Think of the Seattle Seahawks home field advantage up there.
Huge.
That's what OU is. Not all colleges offer the same thing. Oklahoma, they will be drunken hillbillies from start to finish that were living and dying by every single play. Their life will be over literally if the OU doesn't win. There is a benefit to that, and I think Alabama will not benefit from that for sure, and probably will be punished a little bit. Evenly matched game, better play on the under, but lean toward OU minus the points.
And now, other games that you want to talk about, I want to let you know I have taken Texas Tech to win it, because the odds were amazing. I don't know anything about them other than that they're really good. Was it stupid or how stupid?
Homer, I told you on this show in September that everybody out there listening should bet on this exact show. You can go back and listen to it and pull it up, that you should bet Texas Tech to win the national championship. At the time, they were 65-1. I got them at 82-1. I have $1,000 to win $82,000 on them right now. And they went down to 50-1 after that week, about 40-1 after that week, and have dropped ever since. They're still 9-1 to win it all. There's not a lot of value now.
Do you know why I didn't remember? Because I thought you were crazy when you said it. Come on, Texas Tech. They don't win anything. They're not the right school in Texas. Did they spend a ton of money? Remind me again.
We went over that. Yeah, they spent $40 million. Oilers ponied up their money, and so they have athletes on both sides of the ball, especially at the line of scrimmage, that are Alabama athletes. They're five-star athletes. They paid $6 million for the defensive line. These are Alabama
would win
athletes.
How much if they win the national title?
$82,000 right now. I'm guaranteeing myself money because I'm going to hedge back, and we're going to talk about that next week because I have clients reaching out from all over the country on the best way to hedge their tickets. I have guys that play anywhere from $5,000 to win over $250,000, over that, almost $400,000. I also have guys that bet $50 to win $3,000. That probably means a lot more to them than the guy that bet $5,000. So all up and down, we're going to talk about that next week after we get the matchup, the best way to hedge. So I will guarantee that if you bet money on Texas Tech when I asked you to, you are going to guarantee yourself 3 or 4 times that amount of money with the possibility of winning a lot more. Again, they don't have to win it all, Homer. If you make a good decision back in September, you get paid off for that whether they win it all or not, simply by having those tickets. So FatJackSports.com if you want that. I also gave everybody the Rams to win the Super Bowl at 25-1.
That I remember.
I gave you Tampa Bay to make the playoffs and win at better than 30-1. And the Steelers are better than 30-1. And again, they don't have to win it all. All they have to do is make the playoffs. When they do, we will hedge back and guarantee ourselves money. One of the added free benefits of being a member at FatJackSports.com.
Go to FatJackSports.com. All right, I'm required by state law to get whatever you want to tell us about Bears-Packers. It started, I thought, with the Packers as the favorite. Now the Bears the favorite, but it's so close. Maybe that means it's a pick-em game either way. You can explain that.
It is. Nobody can figure out what to do with either one of these teams. Green Bay not good against the spread. Their last 12 games are 4-8, but they are very good against the spread against the Bears. They're 11-2 of the last 13. So people are just trying to figure out, do you believe in the Bears or not? How much do you take away from Green Bay's performance last week, or do you act like that was an aberration and they're going to get back on track? So one of the tougher games, better play on the under. You'll have both these teams trying not to keep the other offense on the sidelines, longer possessions, trying to just convert third downs, conservative game plan, or more conservative on both of these. So better play on the under. Similar to last night, and if you're betting the side, you're going to have to earn it. I mean, if you bet Seattle or the Rams, you were lucky if you won with Seattle. You were unlucky if you lost with the Rams. So some of the games in the NFL are that way. We're looking for easier games. I gave out Philadelphia last week over Las Vegas. They won 31-0. I gave out Jacksonville minus the points. They won by 100. We're looking for better, easier spots. Green Bay, Chicago is not going to present that. Best play on the under.
And I have to ask you quickly. So James Madison, you always say people mess up by taking the favorites. Come on, Oregon could beat them by 100. Or am I wrong again?
No, both of these teams that have the big odds are going to
Tulane
definitely, probably going to lose big. It doesn't mean they shouldn't be in the tournament. People need to get out of their minds. If you want to have 12 or 6, you want to have less than 30 or 40 teams having a true opportunity to play, then you want the best 12 teams right now. If you want other schools to have the opportunity to be better, then you at least need one of them to come in to have the opportunity to play. So these two, no, both of them probably going to lose big. I don't think Lane Kiffin being out is going to be that big of a deal. He didn't play one down. Obviously, the play calling matters some, but I don't think that's going to be a make or break deal. I would play both favorites minus the points. Worst you're going to do is probably push. You might get one of these two show up, and you do run the danger of either one of these favorites resting their players in the fourth quarter, being up 24, because they have a bigger game coming up, and then the back door's left open for very competent teams that have won a bunch of games this year, so you may get backdoored. There's easier money, Homer. Go to FatJackSports.com. We have a bunch of play. Right now we have Western Michigan go, and they're winning by 50. I mean, there's easier plays. Lots of plays going today in these other bowl games. We're actually undefeated so far in the bowls. Take advantage of that. Go to FatJackSports.com. Win this weekend.
Thanks. We'll talk next Friday.
All right, brother. Have a good week. See you soon.
And I'll say it again. You need him more than ever. FatJackSports.com. I don't know what's next for sure, but I know it's not as good as this. Next.
Well, southbound on 43, we're looking nice and clear. That's the good news. A little bit of a tight squeeze right through the Marquette. But the bad news is westbound 94 at Highway 175, all lanes are blocked with this crash in the stadium interchange. So just be prepared for being diverted around, although we've got big delays coming from about 35th Street all the way through, or 17th Street, I should say, all the way through the stadium interchange. So be prepared for that. Eastbound 94 backing up out of the Zoo interchange to Holly Road and then through the stadium interchange to about 35th. Traffic is brought to you by Life Navigator Soap and Suds Drive. Your donation of body wash, hand soap, or laundry pods will help local kids and adults with disabilities stay healthy all year. Learn more at lifenavigators.org. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, cloudy, rising temperatures with a low of 18. Tomorrow, a slight chance for morning rain or snow showers, becoming mostly sunny with a high of 38. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
We know that the people of Wisconsin are hard workers, that they're tough. But even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
There is no better time to tour the best senior community in Wisconsin than during the holidays while you're visiting with loved ones. Call 3 Pillars, make an appointment, and see for yourself why thousands and thousands of families have trusted 3 Pillars since 1905. Active adult, independent living, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing and rehab, whatever your needs, 3 Pillars has it covered. Info at 3pillars.org. Call 1-800-848-5306 to set up a time to tour their amazing 300-acre campus in scenic Lake Country.
Hi, I'm David Gruber. When you've been seriously injured, you need the best team of professionals on your side. Call Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices to get the results you deserve. One call, that's all.
Hey, this is Gabe Neitzel. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
As well.
Brent Venables in Oklahoma hosting Alabama is on ESPN Radio and the app tonight. Coverage coming up a half hour from now. You can watch the game on ESPN and ABC. The Gasparilla Bowl goes to NC State. They pound Memphis 31-7. C.J. Bailey, 2 passing touchdowns, another rushing for the 8-5 Wolfpack. And Western Michigan pounded Kennesaw State to win the Myrtle Beach Bowl 41-6 the final. Arizona State receiver Jordan Tyson declaring for the NFL Draft. He's projected as a top 10 pick. Despite the Chiefs being eliminated from the NFL postseason, tight end Travis Kelce says that he plans to play in Kansas City's final 3 games. Houston Rockets ownership in serious talks with the Connecticut Sun over the potential purchase and relocation of the WNBA franchise. Baseball Pirates get 2-time All-Star second baseman Brandon Lau from the Rays, part of a 3-team trade.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen. I just want to wish everyone a happy and healthy holiday from Unsportsmanlike. And just a reminder, we have you covered every weekday morning from 6 a.m. Eastern, right here until 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
From Studio 2 at the worldwide headquarters of ESPN.
Love Friday.
And the HD studio in Atlanta, Georgia.
Continues.
This is Freddie and Harry.
Hey, this is Lou. I'm a lifelong Knicks fan, and, I'm 65 years old waiting for another championship after 60 years.
Hey, Lou in Nashville, I'm 5 years behind you. I'll be 60 in December. Yeah, I've been waiting for that championship, and they won the last one when I was 7 years of age back in 1973.
Let me just say this. Shout out to Freddie, about to turn 60 years old. Black don't crack, brother. You look like you look like a young man out here. That's what I'm talking about. Give it up. Give it up to moisturizer. Give it up to shea butter. Give it up to all that stuff. You look good, my man.
You have to moisturize. We all know that to be true.
Let everybody know the routine out here on these radio streets, my man. They can't see it. They can't see it, but you got to let them know. They see him on the internet. The man got the shades on. He out there in the car. Everything moisturized. That's what I'm talking about.
This is Freddie and Harry.
Got my man Chad Brown in for Harry Douglas. I'm Freddie Coleman. It's a bonus half hour of the best show on your radio. It is Love Friday, Freddie and Harry. We is here, presented by Progressive Insurance. Appreciate you joining us on the ESPN app, Sirius XM Channel 80, as well as tune in. Always tell that smart speaker to play ESPN Radio, built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. We take you up until coverage at 7:30 Eastern time of the first game of the college ball playoff when it comes to 2025. Number 9 Alabama at number 8 Oklahoma in Norman, Oklahoma. And Max Starks, ESPN radio football analyst. He's going to be on the call. Mike Cousins, as well as on the sidelines with Cole Kubelik. Let's have a chance to talk to Max about that game. Hit him on the social, Max Starks 78. You like these kind of games, Max, a guy who played along the front lines in the National Football League. That Oklahoma front line defense, they get after people. Who